Hi there. I'm Carol Sanick. You're listening to Carol Sanick Unscripted. Probably wondering what gives me the right to have a podcast like anybody else to have a real right. Well, I'm a life coach and an author, and I do a lot of really cool things. And I like to give thoughts to people, and that's what I'm doing today because yesterday I had a thought land on me, a moment when truth lands so cleanly it rearranges the way you see your own life. Well, this morning I finally understood what it meant. It was a quote by Alan Lightman, the physicist and novelist, whose work explores time and human consciousness. It came out of Einstein's dreams, and it's his meditation on the moments that shape us and the solitude of living inside our own timeline. He wasn't just describing loneliness, he was describing the physics of being human, the way no one can step inside your memories, the way the past becomes a sealed room only you can enter, the way time moves forward whether you're ready or not. Stay with me, because this is a really interesting episode. You see, no one can share the exact moment in time you lived. That's what he was basically saying, and I was shocked to read it. But if no one else lived that moment, then the only way forward is to return to the present. Not to erase the past, but to stop being trapped inside it. And I'm a prime example of this. I wrote Held, my going back in time and writing our love story, a story only a few people actually do know. The rest will just have to believe it, because they weren't there. They can't stand inside the moments I lived. They can't feel the air in those rooms. They can't hear the only heartbeat I listen to. They can only receive the version I bring forward. But here's the universal truth. Everyone has a past. No one else can enter. Think about that. Everyone carries rooms of memory locked from the inside. Everyone has moments that shape them in a way no one else will ever fully understand. This isn't a flaw in being human. It's just being human. It's the architecture of consciousness. It's the physics of time. And this is where transformation begins. Not by abandoning the past, not by pretending it didn't shape you, but by realizing you're the only one who can decide what you bring forward from it. You're the only one who can choose whether a moment becomes a prison or a foundation. You are the only one who can step out of the frozen version of yourself and rejoin the flow of your own life. Embodiment looks like this. It's choosing to stand in the present with the version of yourself who survived these moments. It's letting the past inform you without imprisoning you. It's allowing the memory to be real without letting it ruin your life or run your life, either one. It's saying, yes, that happened. Yes, it shaped me. And yes, I'm still allowed to move. Embodiment is the moment you stop trying to relive what can't be relived and start living what's actually here. It's the moment you step out of the frozen frame and back into the flow of time, not as who you were, but as who you've become. So here's the invitation. Look at the moment you've been living inside. Look at it. Look at that moment you've been living inside, the one you keep returning to, the one you replay, the one you tried to explain but no one else can fully understand. And instead of trying to make someone see it, or validate it, or feel it the way you did, step back into your own life. Step into the present with the version of you who survived it. Let the past be real without letting it be the place you live. Because transformation doesn't happen when the past changes. It happens when you do. And that's the work of today, not to rewrite the moment you lived, but to reclaim the moment you're in. If you're ready to step back into the flow of your own life with clarity, with courage, with presence, this is the work I'm doing inside Fire and Butterflies on Substack. And you're invited.